Hello everyone, welcome to the Nerd Den, and yes, I'm finally doing my review for Spyfall Part 2. There's the second episode in the 10 episode series 12 of Doctor Who. And let's just get this off my chest like straight away. Just wow. Oh my god, it was an excellent follow-up to Spyfall Part 1. Like, the cliffhanger that we had last episode with the Master and everything, I was just like, woo! How can they even top that? But they did. I'll talk about that in a little while. But just, oh my god, straight off the bat, we were introduced to the aliens properly. They were completely new and everything, and I love the new aliens. They're pretty cool. It was good to see some classic vibes as well with the drum beat, or using that in Morse code for the Master's insanity. It's also the heartbeat of a Time Lord. But it was really impressive and really well done. The episode was fairly well paced as well. We had a lot of action split in between the Doctor and the Master, and then we had Ryan, Yaz, and Graham on the run from Mr. Barton, or Danny Barton, and it was really good. And Lenny Henry as well was an excellent coldless villain in this episode, and I do hope that we get to see more of him in the future, as the door is left open for his return. Like, it was really interesting, and the combination of him working with the Master was absolutely fantastic. Like, I really loved that. The Master's TARDIS was just a little bit like, okay, so it's not actually bigger on the inside, it's literally a house with a console in. But still, it was nice to see that the Master actually has a TARDIS this time around, and we actually get to see it. That's pretty cool. But yeah, the visuals were on point as well. Like, you can tell they've had a bigger budget for this series, as the monsters look terrific. We had a lot of action scenes in Nazi-controlled France, during World War II. It was brilliant. It was so good, and I liked the whole, concepts with the Doctor running into the Resistant fighter, and it was just so well done. Like, as I stated in my last review that I did for Part 1 of Spyfall, it's a definitive improvement over Series 11, and I really hope this keeps up for the rest of the series, because it's like Chibnall has literally raised the bar from what he's done before. And I wasn't that impressed with Series 11, like, overall. Like, there were some episodes I enjoyed, but the fact that we are now getting a look into the Doctor's history as well, so like, we're exploring the Doctor and the Master's past, we're now seeing the Timeless Child again as well. That'll be interesting. That was a little throwaway comment from Series 11, but now it's turned into a full story arc. And then the Master himself, Sacha, absolutely aced it. Like, the acting and the insanity was spot on. I really, really enjoyed it. And just the way he basically bounced around on screen and, didn't give a second thought when killing someone. It was just, that is what the Master is to me. Like, he is pretty much insane. But it was good to see some emotion there when he was talking about Gallifrey. And then, Gallifrey, oh my god. So, the Master has destroyed Gallifrey. Like, he's burnt it to the ground. Like, the Citadel, the main city, the capital of Gallifrey is gone. Everyone has been killed by the looks of things. The Master hasn't spared anyone because of some secret that he's found out, something related to the Timeless Child, and he hasn't liked it. So it's going to be interesting to find out what the secret is and how it relates to the Timeless Child and how this fits into the Master and the Doctor. Like, it's going to be really fun, and we're exploring the Gallifreyan and Time Lord mythology. Like, Chibnall has really embraced Doctor Who's past there, and it's going to be an exciting future of events to see Gallifrey and the Time Lords perhaps in like a flashback sequence. It'll be really cool to see the Time Lords again and maybe find out some more of the dodgy things that they've done, because it was hinted in the Time War and that we saw in the End of Time. where they got desperate and did some really dodgy things in the war. So maybe they've done some other things further in the past that needs to be revealed. But yeah, I'm really excited to see more of that. And I've got to say as well, the screen time with all the companions, like that was one of my main issues with Series 11, is that apart from Bradley Walsh's character Graham, the rest of them weren't really developed. But I'm liking that we're seeing more, effects on the personal lives with Ryan and Yaz, and I'm glad they're getting more screen time and more time to shine, really. And I hope that continues for the rest of the series, because honestly, like, I feel proper like geeking out when I'm talking about it. But I mean, the two-parter overall wasn't a masterpiece by any means, but it was a really good series opener. Like, it was a big budget. It was a James Bond-esque story as well. It was just amazing. Like, it really was. Any other things I could probably say that could do with improving? Possibly have more screen time with the Doctor and the Master, just because they make the story, really. Like, that dynamic, the duo dynamic between them two is really good. And I'd like to see more of Jodie Whittaker's emotion. Of course, she always thinks that the Master's dead or gone. Like, the Doctor in general always thinks, okay, I'm rid of the Master, like I'm rid of the Daleks. But he always finds a way to come back. So I just want that to be just a little thing there. Like, so if any more future stories that have Sasha's Master in there, it would be interesting to have more time exploring that dynamic between those two. Also, I'd like to maybe have some more threatening aliens. Like, I did enjoy seeing them. Like, I can't really remember the name of them because they were like mentioned like only a couple of times, but it would have been cool to see like them to be sea devils or just something, or maybe like a new threatening alien, because they didn't really do much. That was kind of a shame, except for like transporting the Doctor from like the 19th century to World War II, and then originally from that forest. But yeah, that's it really. But in terms of like a score out of 10, I would definitely give it like 8 again. Like 8, maybe a 9 out of 10 to be honest, because it was a good follow-up. Apart from like the little things there for improvement, it's done really well. And again, I'm looking forward to seeing more of the Master in this series. That I do think is going to happen. I'm loving the new flow with the series, where we're getting to see more of the companions and have some good character development. And Jodie Whittaker's Doctor is starting to shine a little bit. And I just hope that we get more emotion from her as this story arc goes forward, because I imagine it's going to be quite emotional, especially when she realises that she is basically the last of the Time Lords again, until the Master reappears. But yeah, there we go. I hope you all enjoyed this video, and just let me know in the comments down below what you all thought of this episode, and what would you like to see the Timeless Child to be. But yeah, I'll see you all next time. Thank you very much for watching, and yeah, have a good day.